Update! Hey, it's been another week. Alright, let's do this. Since we wrapped shooting, I've been editing like crazy, and so far I have 17 minutes and 20 seconds of the episode put together. So that's pretty good, and according to the script, I am now like just past the halfway mark in terms of script pages. And I thought that today, what we would do is spend a little time together. Let's spend like 14 hours together in 1 minute and 10 seconds. I set up a time lapse of last Saturday. It is kind of like a general overview of like PoPS work that I do, because the first 3 hours of that time lapse is the update. Then I work on cutting the episode together, and then like the last 5 hours are working on an effect shot, which I had to blur out, which is unfortunate because it looks kind of cool and like stop motion-y as I'm rotoscoping. But the costume is in there, so I had to block that out. Here you go.
Take it here anymore. I won't sit back and weather this storm. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All the flags are coming up red. If I stay here, I'm better off dead. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you hear our song, come sing along. We can follow the light of the moon. There could be no dawn, and we may never get home. Save your tears, we bleed just like you. Save your tears, we bleed just like you. Get ready to kiss this place goodbye. With the shirt on our backs, we leave tonight. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm not the only one that can get us through. If there's courage in me, there's a hero in you.
And the band that was going on over that was The Scissors. And you should go check out The Scissors, not only because they're awesome. You should go check it out because Yvonne, Damon's wife, is a band member, and she rocks hardcore. Here's a link to their channel. Why don't you go check that action out? Good times. As for last week's question, it seemed like a majority would indeed watch a web series that was only in 240p. And some people suggested some stuff, and I went and checked it out, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. A lot of people said this too. The most important thing is that it sounds good. If they can't hear what's going on, they will not stick around. It's okay if it doesn't look the best, as long as it sounds good and it's well written and well acted. On the subject of web series, I would like to turn you guys onto something that is one of my favorite web series that I just recently discovered because Crabsticks tweeted that it was his favorite, and I think it's just hysterical. It's called New Prime. That is a link. Once it gets going, you're in for a ride. And then I would check out the rest of this guy's stuff. Olin Rogers is a very talented dude. This week's question, I was going through the pages of questions here, and I came across this one from Square Root of 2. Which was thumbsed up a few times. Why did you start watching the updates? I started watching them because they were the newest video when Wheezy Waiter told me to come here. I obviously watched the rest of the updates previous to the first one I watched, and the EPs, which are undoubtedly the best videos I have seen on YouTube. Square Root of 2, you're a very nice individual. And it's a good question. People subscribe to Pineapple Boy Films for the episodes of PoPS. And most of the content on here, a vast majority because of how long it takes us to do things, is the updates. So why did you start watching the updates? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next week.